That sounds about right. Okay.
All
Yeah,
right, we're gonna
I'm
lose-
satisfied with this.
Hey, welcome. This is oh, well, that's me. I think I might be in the middle of one. This is a game club for the month of August 2018. At the very end of the month because I was out of the country for a while there. So, oops. Also, I'm in the middle of a run.
Are you dying?
Well, I have 78 out of 462 health, so yes. Also, welcome to Dead Cells. This is my game that I've been playing for a while. If I go in there,
Is this like Dark Souls Castlevania?
it's sort of, but it's also a roguelite. So, you know, I don't want to go anywhere. All these are bad. Fuck, I gotta go this way. Yeah, so it's pretty fun, because it does kind of scratch that Dark Souls itch, where it's like you slowly learn level and shit, and you know, you get good at it. Oh, fuck, he saw me. Also, I got a big ass one. But then you kind of run into these kind of rooms where it's like, things will just fuck you up, and I can't do anything about it. I don't have any healing, which is like what I'm most sad about. I really just don't want to die here. But then the Castlevania thing kind of like, it kind of looks like it, but it doesn't play like it. Because there's no like, upgrades and shit, but it's not like a, you know, you gotta back and get back to it. Because if you die, you start over. You know, like a robot. Like that. He shot upwards. I was expecting.
It looks
Not
very
bad.
pretty though. I like it.
I like the how it looks. Also, I just realized there's a giant skull in the background there. I am kind of trying to figure out how they made the graphics, because they look a lot like right there, that like getting up animation, that looks like it's a 3D model, but then it's still super pixelated, so it's like it looks like a sprite art.
Yeah.
You know. So I'm kind of trying to figure out how this was all made. Also, oh, there's a bow there.
You could have used it before.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a good one, so I still gotta beat the level. So this is kind of like what I meant, like, by the upgrade stuff. So this is all, weapons and upgrades that, like, these are permanents. Like, I'm not gonna lose these. But if I want to, like, get this weapon here, I would have to go and find it out in the level. I can't just, like, oh, I want to use that now. But then here you do have, each time you die, you come back, you can pick between a sword, a bow, and a shield. What I picked up there is really more Molotov, but it's technically under the bow category, but I have an upgrade that means I can, instead of starting with the basic bow, which is I start with one random bow for my drop table, which is the thing that you saw earlier. And this is just a level. This is how it starts. I'm not going. And see if we can not suck a little bit.
If this was me and this guy did this before, I would have already done it 5 times over. Hey!
You still can go through levels. And this is, it's like, I'm gonna call this game Dark Souls for the rest of my life because Dead Cells and Dark Souls is so close. I mean, like, a lot of it, like, I mean,
This is Dark Souls. If it was made in this NES era.
pretty much. I mean, like, even just, like, what I've gathered of the lore, which, by the way, the way that it presents the lore is also very much, similar to Dark Souls, which is, like, you wake up in a cell, and then you go stop the world-ending undead calamity. As far as I can tell, at least. Like, it's kind of, you don't ever get told that, it's just writing on the wall or statues or whatever. Sometimes you talk to some people, and they'll, you know, do a thing at you. There's one guy that calls you, like, one of those undead guys, which is literally just how Dark Souls used to be. One of those undead guys. Oh, rare. Double crossbow magic. That's another thing. So you can get, I have two of them. I have the thing that I found from the secret area. That. to get new I think it's just weapons. There might be some items as well. You gotta find a blueprint, and then every time you beat a level, there's like a little intermission stage, which is the passage area. And then here, you can find the collector, I think? This guy. And when you, every time you beat a level, you can give him new blueprints. So he's gone too off of me there. And then cells you get randomly from killing things, or you can find them in like chests and shit. And then you use them here to unlock stuff. Like I've got, I don't really know this shit. Let's just get that. What's it called? The double crossbow-matic. Somewhere. Where'd it go?
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, it's a trap. Okay. So yeah, I've got 7 cells, so I'm not gonna really be able to afford it. But then if I want to get something like this, I have to be able to unlock it, I first have to unlock 10 other items. But unlocking things takes forever. Like I beat that first level, I had 7 cells, right? I died with 31 earlier, and now I was on the 4th or 5th level.
Oof.
So it's like getting cells is a grind. Like that's gonna be the longest thing, is just be able to get stuff. And then to get a health flask level 3, I have to have 300. That's gonna be like one of those late game things that I'm gonna get eventually, but it would help me in beating levels earlier. Then this guy I actually only unlocked like yesterday. He's a blacksmith. You can pay gold to him and he'll, you know, I can get this be a +1, right? And now that does 50% more damage when I'm at max health. And fuck it, why not? Enemies now emit toxic clouds. And this is a modifier thing for you. Like say that. I think this also costs gold. I can't remember. Maybe you just pick these. But each time you beat a level, you can pick one. You can have a maximum of 3. This is just to get your health back. And then there's the next level.
Alright.
Also, so I've got down to the bottom left, you can see all my gear and stuff. Flask on the far left. That's like I had to unlock that to get it, and I made it level 2 already, which was 100 cells.
I guess so when you unlock something, you get to keep it.
And so every time you get an unlock, it's a permanent.
Okay.
But some things are like you just get them, like the health flask. Certain upgrades to yourself, like get more gold, get more cells, things like that, you'll keep forever, like they're just on you. All the gear stuff, though, is just random. And then these are time gates. So I fucked around for 6 seconds too long. I could have gone there and it would have a treasure chest and some stuff. And this is the game. You just do this. Right. And then they need to block you, which is stupid hard. Also, there's no way of like speedrunning. Blind luck whether or not you get a good path and you get to the door quickly, or you know, even if you get good, you know,
or if you're just screwed. So I don't know. I noticed something about the main character. It looks like a clothed version of the evil black thing inside of Master Basic.
You're kind of right. Here's the thing too, he has no head. Like that glowing star thing in the middle, that's just kind of there. He has no head. A lot of characters actually comment on it, like just straight up not having a head, just a body. Plus then you saw when I died, the thing oozed out of the sewer and popped up in the body. I'm guessing that's supposed to be you.
Yeah, that's
kind of like the Dark Souls, like, oh, use legendary. Knocking Spartan. These are really old Spartan sandals. You just
what?
These were Spartan sandals. Nope. You just, and your attack is kick. And these are legendary, so let's see. Colorless, yada yada yada. Double damage to burning target, and you shoot an arrow upwards every time you attack. You just very well.
Beautiful.
This is what I meant by like when you unlock things on a drop table. Like these just, I killed an enemy and they dropped this. Also had, every time you open a chest, you have a chance of getting weapons and stuff. So kind of getting good gear, again, roguelike, that's kind of how it's done. But like that's how you can replace your gear. It's not like, oh, I want to buy this weapon that fits my playstyle. It's like, oh, I want to buy this weapon and have a chance. It kind of sucks. You know, one of those things that like you kind of have to go into it expecting that. Fuck that. It's okay, I'm fine. I took a sippy. I was under the impression it was more of a Castlevania type thing, where it's like, oh, you know, well-designed levels, unlock stuff, backtrack later to get to new places.
He does kind of look like that at first
It
glance.
looks like this, but it's straight up just a roguelike. Which I'm not complaining because I do like roguelikes as well, but like I was a little bit disappointed when I first realized that, because I was expecting Castlevania. And, you know, so it's like, it was kind of like a thing of where I didn't get exactly what I thought I paid for.
Yeah.
I still am very happy with it. It's surprisingly good. It does tickle that, you know, I enjoy roguelikes. Oops.
And they don't come around all that often too, so it's like...
Do I wanna... No, I think I'm gonna keep my...
So I remember I told you to get this when we was like basically right after the Smash Direct when they announced Simon Belmont. I was like, it was that you're kind of like in the mood of Castlevania. When you see that, it was like, yeah.
But yeah, this has been my thing for last 2 weeks now. This is also a fantastic playing game, just because it will suck away hours. Like my last run, the one that I just died on, I was at sick out of here. I think I was at like half an hour on that save, because you can just play for 5 minutes and then just put it down and then play for 5 minutes more and then put it down. It's just like, and if you save and continue, it'll drop you right back where you were. I saved in midair at one point, came back, landed on a guy, and then went on to fight a boss. It's pretty fun.
Sounds pretty fun.
Yeah, what about you? Also, okay, so this is one thing. Before we move on to what you've been playing. Now that I've unlocked that, he drops it for me. So I'm allowed to use it on this run. Just, bam, I've got it now. If I die, it gets removed. It gets added into the drop table, but I don't get to have it on my next run.
Okay, that makes sense.
So it's like, you can kind of plan out things. Like, there was one point where I had that big sword that I had last time.
Yeah.
I had that as well as like a bunch of other like traps and things. Like, I got on those to one cell left, and I knew that next time I got up to a boss, I would just unlock all of that and go beat up the boss with those weapons. And I did. It took it was like 30 seconds to kill the concierge, which is the first boss, because I had a giant sword that spit out fire, traps, and a thing that shot for me. And I think I also had the Molotov thing. So like, I bought all four at once because I was able to plan that out. I can never do that again because he won't have those again. Like, those blueprints have been unlocked, they're just on the drop table.
Yeah.
So unless I find another type of merchant later on that may or may not have the ability to sell stuff to me, I'm not going to be able to do that again. I would have to just find that and get a good run.
Alright.
I'm going to grab another mod. Let's say... that one. Health. So yeah, this has been this, and then Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker on Switch.
Oh, that game's
It's a really cute game. It's also
it's stupid easy.
stupid easy unless you try to go to 100% everything. At which point it becomes a little bit grindy, because some of those bonus objectives are not easy to do on 1 or 2 runs. And then there's the Pixel Toad Hunt, which is actually kind of fun. That, like, I think the Pixel Toad Hunt might be my favorite part of the game, just because I'm trying to get, like, you don't have to, it's no longer a question of how well can you do this puzzle, it's how quickly can you, or like, how well can you, like, you know, try and find good hiding spots. You really have to try and look at the level geometry and things to figure out where they would hide this tiny little sprite on a wall or something.
Yeah, I really like Treasure Tracker when I played on Wii U. I wouldn't get it again though. It's just like I played it. That's it.
I skipped a lot of Wii U titles. Nope. There. So I'm catching up on the Switch now since we're releasing it. My biggest gripe about it is that it does feel like you have to play every level 4 or 5 times to get everything done. Which does kind of like, it gets very samey.
Yeah, and to be fair, because the game is not difficult and it's very short. I mean, that's the only way to get some replay value out of it at all.
Oh, so this is one of those time rooms that I couldn't get into.
Anyways, so you start playing the what's it called? The Odyssey levels?
I haven't gotten to those yet. No. Why don't you carry on about that? I've talked for the last 10 minutes straight, probably.
Well,
this game's good. It's what I'm getting.
yes, I know. So I like the Odyssey. Well, I haven't played the Odyssey levels, but like they actually look really cool. And I think they're a perfect replacement from the 3D World levels, because what the 3D World levels did was basically, here's a straight up level from 3D World that Captain Toad has to navigate. But you can't jump. Yeah. So it's like, oh, okay, so that's it. Like, but it doesn't really. It feels weird because it's not Captain Toad. There's not made for Captain Toad.
Right.
They add platforms or stuff so you can do things, but it's kind of weird. Whereas I feel like the Odyssey levels are better just because they fit really well with the game. They don't feel out of place.
Question: are those in? Okay, are those in like book 3 or something?
What? The Odyssey levels?
The Odyssey levels.
I'm
Or are they like
not sure.
But I'm gonna be straight. I also haven't beat all of them. If they're like bonus levels, you don't get all the shit this is.
You're gonna die, son.
Not today. Go away. I hope it resets. I really hope this resets and that guy's just not waiting there still. Whoops. Hey, okay. I'm safe. Yeah, so I haven't like fully beat the game yet. I am still I'm at like the very end of book 3, I think. Whatever, chapter 3, whatever you call it.
I would say like some of my favorite things, the dragon. It's adorable, especially with the giant the giant bump in the head.
Oh yeah, after you pop.
Yes. It's such a cute menacing dragon. And as some of the boss fights in the game are actually pretty cool.
Most of the boss fights are pretty sick.
Yeah.
The end of I think book 2 maybe is also pretty nice because you're the one where you play as Toad and you gotta go save Captain Toad. Yeah. The final stage for that one is like was probably the most fun I had in that game so far because like you're being shot across platforms, like meet a bunch of different challenge spots where they just throw a bunch of enemies at you. And then you get shot from the side and you gotta fight some more enemies and shit like that. And the last one, you just get in there and shoot the shit out of a bunch of Goombas and I cannot tell you how satisfying that one was.
It is. It is really nice. So much fun. Yeah, Captain Toad. I have not played the Switch version. Again, I was like, I played it once on Wii U. So I play it again. It's one of those games that I was like, I had fun playing it, but there's really no replay value in there for me.
Right.
Because it's the exact same thing, so.
I'm gonna go for the 100% on Captain Toad, which is, you know, every gem, every, what's this? A amulet. Dodge and plants bomb. Oh. Definitely gonna do that. Yeah, where like the completion for me is a lot of fun. I wish it wasn't quite as repetitive. But like, if you want to go and get, you know, every bonus challenge, all the pixel toads. There's even a time trial, which I don't know how that gets. Like how that gets counted. I just saw a couple different levels. Like after I beat book 1, I saw a couple levels that had like stars next to their names or something. Like not the big crown that you get at the end, but like this tiny little star stamp in the corner.
Yeah.
So I don't know like what the times are to like beat all the levels. Like what the requirements are, but I definitely see them.
Okay.
But yeah, so I plan on just getting everything in that game. Oh, that's rude.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to get it.
This guy's a rude dude. Oh, he gave me chicken. Alright, you're okay, dude. See ya. Dude, I kick a door twice and a dude throws chicken at me. I love this.
Maybe he thought it was a cuckoo.
I don't know.
But yeah, So I've been playing a couple of things. I finished playing Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep.
Oh yeah, that's right. You've been on.
Which yeah, I've been on a Kingdom Hearts binge because I want to be able to play 3 without being like completely lost. I'm still lost, but not like
yeah. Welcome to
completely
Kingdom
lost,
Hearts. Just
right.
Everyone is lost.
It's like, man, those exposition scenes, like they go from like, okay, no, this makes sense, to like, who's who? What?
Yes.
How did you happen? So you're related to this guy because this guy did this thing, but this guy is also that guy, and then this guy is this guy from the past.
Yeah. I know more or less exactly what you're talking about. That's just Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
So, ooh, I can get stuff.
Like I feel like that series needs like a book with a lot of images and a lot of pointing, a lot of like arrows to kind of tell you exactly what's going on.
Have you ever watched Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
I have not, but I am well aware of its existence.
There's the post room episode where Charlie has like this big conspiracy.
Yeah,
like,
that one.
You want that, but for Kingdom Hearts, is what you're saying.
Yeah, basically.
So I'm getting this so I can get started on that.
And someone will look at it and be like, "This makes no sense." Anyway, so I played Birth by Sleep, and I really enjoyed it. Only problem with it is that it feels like it was a portable game. So like all the worlds feel very small and very empty, which is one part I didn't like. But like everything else, I enjoyed. I was fine with. I was having a good time.
I don't need it.
So
sorry. That's the first time I've actually gone to the end of the level with max health.
SpongeBob reference.
Also, hey, you're about to see a boss.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that was. I had fun with that game. I finished it. I am thinking of getting Dreamed Up Distance soon, at some point in the future-ish, unless work and school don't kill me. So yeah, I might try that. So I started playing Octopath Traveler, which is a lot of fun. It's a really good game. It definitely feels like an old school JRPG. But
this is how
it is. It has way more text in it and a lot more reading than I expected. And yeah, and now to be fair, like in a regular RPG, there's a lot of reading, right? But you have one main character. There's 8. You have 8 introductions to each character. Each with their own separate stories. And it just... you end up with a book the size of Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Just with like a couple of hours to read. And this had a 100-hour plus game. So yeah. It's fun though. I like the combat. Again, only like downside that I really don't like, and I don't understand why they did it this way.
Wait. Did I just get the same item twice?
Yes.
Sure. I got the weapon I already had. Anyway, carry on.
So the problem that I have with it, aside from the text, because you know that's somewhat expected from a JRPG, is when you fight an enemy, there's no health bar on the enemy.
Okay.
So you have no idea how much, how much health the enemy has. You know how much health you're taking off from the enemy. And your only indication is that whenever you select an enemy to attack, if it's white, the enemy has a lot of health. If it's yellow, it has like middle health, and if it's red, it has low health. But that tells us nothing.
Okay, that's kind of...
So it's just kind of frustrating. So that's like, I just want to know how many times I have to hit this guy, so I can plan my attacks accordingly. Then I have to like guesstimate. You know?
Fair enough.
It's because because I gotta worry about healing my my units and
That's a cool looking weapon that I just found, by the way. All right, carry on.
so like I need to worry about healing. I need to worry about like the magic meter. I need to worry about their everything else, right? How many times I can use certain attacks. And knowing the health of my enemy would really be helpful. I don't know why they did that. But the game's really cool. It's I love the art style. I love the I love the many places you go to. It is a very beautiful game, and I'm starting to get a little invested in some of the stories, which makes me want to jump straight into finishing certain character stories right away. But I don't want to do that. I actually want to finish chapter 1 for everyone.
Right.
And I get a nice base of who everyone is, and then from there I'll be like, okay, I definitely want to be finish the story of this, and that. But of course, by the end, I just want to finish like everyone's story. But yeah, it's fun. Old school JRPG hits. If you're in the mood for that. It's also $60, so
Yeah, it is.
it's a full retail game.
I mean, 8 characters. You can have what? 4 parts of the time?
Yeah.
And you can have any combination of that. That's the 64 different combinations that you can have, I think.
Yep.
So I mean, that's not bad. That's less than $1 per combination.
So a lot of people complain it's like, well, this doesn't look like it's worth like $60. I'm like, well, how do you determine how much a game is worth? Right? Because I feel like if anybody like argues the price of a game based on the art style and graphics, I think that's just they're doing it wrong.
Yeah. I mean, I've always kind of I'm also like smaller games. I don't want to spend
Yeah, of course. I mean,
so it's like, but usually like if I can get like an hour per like 2 or 3 hours per I want to get like the monetary amount I put in should be pretty consistent with a ratio of time and of enjoyment I get out of it.
okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Like, because see, there's games like The Last of Us, right? The game's not that long. You can finish the game in 20 hours. But it's definitely worth the $60. Right?
Yeah.
Smash Brothers. I'm gonna put hundreds of hours into that game. It's still worth $60.
That's a lot of hundreds. Just kind of point that out.
Dude, I've looked at how much I played between both Smash 4 versions. I put well over 500 hours. So
just, you know, I want to make sure that you know that.
Oh no,
that's a lot of hundreds.
And it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen because, like I told you, I am postponing several arguments for the December 7th.
I swear to God, if you come back with any of those cheesy Zelda and Smash lines from the commercials from last time, I'm gonna murder you. Just fair warning.
But I mean, same idea. I'm not gonna say the catchphrase. Settle it with Smash.
Yeah, I hate the
but
it was so bad. It felt like a how do you do fellow kids kind of thing.
It perfectly shows how out of touch Nintendo was back in back in the day.
I mean, yeah,
they still are, but you know, but at least they're successful now. It's gonna be awesome. So yeah, I was playing Octopath Traveler, and I've also started playing a little bit more Horizon Zero Dawn. I haven't finished that game, so like, I'm playing a little bit more of that. And just kind of, I'm at a weird point right now because with Horizon and Octopath, they're not the types of games that I can just pick up and play right away. Like they're like,
man, you should really try this one. Then.
They're like, sit down. It's gonna take a while, right? Like I have to be in there for like at least half an hour to really get something out of it.
Yeah. This is new. Statue of the King accompanied by a guard. Very big one at that. A little too big, maybe. I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but anyway, so like I have to play it. So I'm slowly playing those two, with knowing that Spider-Man for PS4 is gonna come out in a very few weeks, in a couple of weeks from now, and my entire dedication in gaming will be to Spider-Man.
That's September,
like 6th or 7th.
Yeah, I was gonna say like that's
very soon, which I'm very excited for because it looks so sweet, it looks so good. I hope it doesn't disappoint.
I mean, same. Excited for the September title.
Spyro.
Yeah. Because I mean, we got Flash. Flash got released my immediate. When do we get Spyro? And then for a long time we got Spyro. And now we
didn't Spyro get delayed?
Yeah, it was. No, it's still 27th. Spyro was coming out the 27th.
Still coming out in September? I thought it got moved to like October.
Last I saw.
Or November.
Last I saw was September 27th. So unless it's been delayed in the last 2 weeks, no. But then my October one is gonna be Mario Party. Now that you know we don't. Oh, shopkeep. He's got the big sword. I want the broadsword, but that's better. It's not better. Oh, it's not better than the balance plate. Damn it. Well, that sucks.
Why can nobody give me a straight answer?
Unless that got taken down.
Last week's new Spyro event will be delayed from September 21st to November 13th. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's not here last week. I was not in the country last week.
But still access the internet.
Very rare. The spot, the connection to anything online there was very not.
You call yourself a first world country?
Barely.
Second world?
No, wait, no, third world. Because we weren't allies with the US or USSR. Third world. Mind you, not third world because the war developed just because we didn't choose a side in the Cold War.
Yeah. History lessons, guys.
Also, hey, you know, ow, this is bad. See you.
Yeah, that's the part. You're not gonna play Spider-Man.
I'm making sad.
But you get Dark Souls on October. For Switch.
Here's the thing. I'm a little kind of on the. Wait, do I really not have any health? Did I not take the health after I beat when I was here? Or did I just use them both already?
No, you just did it. I saw. Yeah, no, I used it once.
I don't have any health, and I'm very low, and I'm very scared. Yeah. So the reignited thing is. Oh, hey, this guy's got health. I'll buy this. Why can't I not? Oh, that's. Yeah, I love Dark Souls. But I'm kind of conflicted on the remaster one because what they did for the Steam release of that was they got rid of the normal version of Dark Souls 1, honestly. Which means that a lot of mods went away with it. Plus, then they also feel like a lot of, when you make a remaster of a game like Dark Souls, you expect them to fix a lot of bugs, right?
Yep.
And from what I've seen for the remastered so far, they haven't fixed a lot of the big bugs. Which I'm conflicted about it. Now, obviously, I want to play it wherever I go. You know, that's why I bought Skyrim on the Switch, was I wanted to play
Dark Souls
wherever.
on the toilet, dude.
Wait.
Dark Souls on the toilet.
I mean, yeah, but which is where my mod thing kind of falls apart because obviously Switch doesn't have mods.
Yeah.
But because of what they did on the PC, it's like I don't know how to feel about it. Ooh, I can finally get this. Yes. I still love Dark Souls. I do like that they're still kind of paying attention to it. I wish it was a new title, but 3 was the last Dark Souls game, and I'm willing to accept that.
Don't worry, in the franchised world, it's gonna come back eventually.
I don't think so. From has been pretty steadfast in repeating and saying that 3 was the last one. Now, there is that one Samurai Dark Souls game that's coming out soon, maybe, sometime, with the grappling hook arm. That looks pretty sick.
That looks pretty sweet, yeah.
Like, I'm looking forward to that. That'll scratch my Dark Souls itch.
Yeah, like, you can get Starlink.
Was that the Ubisoft Space Battle game?
Yeah, with the one that has Star Fox.
I would do that and only play with the R-Wing. If I got that game, I will be buying the R-Wing amiibo and playing.
Well, you realize that it's a very expensive game because it's like it's a Toys to Life.
That's another thing is that I'm kind of over Toys to Life. Like I never really liked that a whole lot. I played the fucking Skylanders because it had Spyro on it, and then I found out it wasn't a Spyro game. And I have like I've got those 4 up there. Like that's the only Skylanders stuff.
So how many?
3 of those came with the game.
So
one of them I won from a contest in a chip bag.
So how many kids are looking at how many people are looking at the Spyro trilogy and say, oh, they're making a game from the Skylanders guy?
If I find out any of those kids, they're not going to exist anymore. They need to learn what came first and what is right before they start talking shit.
You do realize that's a thing, right?
I know it's a thing.
For most,
it makes me very angry. You are going to be very much educated on just how good Spyro is. Did we say November?
November, yeah.
Once November rolls around, you will not make that mistake.
But I'm playing.
Even thinking
but
that they made a game for that Skylander.
But I was playing. But I'm gonna be playing Pokemon.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay, you'll be playing it, but you're gonna be listening to me going all about Spyro.
Okay.
And while I'm speaking, there ain't no video games going on.
What the hell?
Not when it's Spyro. Why do I feel like that's a secret spot between this place?
You know, I know a lot of people that like are super pumped for the Spyro trilogy coming out.
Yeah,
like super pumped.
I mean, yes. And for good reason. Like again, like they made Crash, and like my first thought seeing Crash. Well, my first thought was fuck yeah, Crash. My second thought was Spyro win. I'm
Well,
that bomber is gonna kill me. Fuck off, boys. Alright. But yeah, I'm still very hyped for Spyro. I'm looking forward to it.
I think
that covers my October and November. There's really nothing in September that because I don't. Someone's gonna crucify me for this. Probably gonna be you. I don't care about Spider-Man. Spider-Man's never been super big for me, like as a hero or as a video game.
you are wrong.
Sure.
Spider-Man is the greatest hero ever created.
I mean, he's not better than Batman.
He is better than Batman. I like he's a much. There's nothing relatable about Batman.
Yeah, but I'd rather be Batman than Spider-Man.
Fuck that! I wanted to be Spider-Man than Batman. Why would I be Batman? I like my parents alive.
Spider-Man's parents are also dead.
Not always.
The only sure, yeah. All right, between of the two, would you rather have Aunt May or fucking Butler Man, Alfred?
Aunt Hottie.
Alright, no. not Tom Holland, Aunt May. I'm talking, fuck, what was the old one? The one that came out when we were kids.
I don't know her name because she old.
No, what was the Spider-Man actor back then?
Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire. Yeah, Tobey Maguire, Aunt May, or Alfred.
I still think Aunt May.
Hold up, let's back up a little bit. You wanna fuck your aunt? Is that what I'm hearing? Oh shit! I turned to look at you out of disgust and then I got teleported into a bunch of enemies. Alright, yeah, so Aunt Hottie? Is that what you said?
If I had to live with...
If you are Spider-Man, that is your aunt. You are related by blood. Do not say that shit. Also, Aunt May has been old far longer than she has been young. Young Aunt May is a very new development, and that doesn't count.
But I still take Aunt May. She seems like a very loving, caring old lady.
Yeah, but butler. Also rich. Do you want to be a high school junior? Is that what he usually is?
High schooler.
Just a high schooler, I guess. Or who may or may not have to deal with things like student debt in the next 2 or 3 years, much like you are now.
But he's Spider-Man and he's super smart, so he can get a full ride scholarship to anywhere he wants.
Batman is also super smart and he has money. A lot of it. Also, he's Batman. He knows Kung Fu. Take away the gadgets and the powers, what does Spider-Man have? Crippling depression and debt. What does Batman have? Kung Fu. Alright, win. Argument over.
Also, Batman doesn't have any legit love interests. Like, Spider-Man has a lot of love interests.
And 2 of them are dead, as far as I know.
When Wednesdays died?
Didn't, what's her name, Gwen die at one point?
I said when.
Or not Gwen, sorry, fucking,
Mary Jane?
There's one more. What's the other one?
Also
Catwoman, isn't she also dead? Like, didn't she get dead at one point?
Probably. Also, having Tony Stark as a father figure.
That's also only from the MCU. I'm not gonna allow that. That's also a very new development.
Having Mr. Stark fly me over to Berlin to kick the crap out of Captain America.
Ow.
Yes.
You're hopeless. Hey,
I tell you what, Batman is super cool. I think Batman is the greatest hero, is the best hero that DC has. But I'm very much lean Marvel. And Spider-Man and Iron Man are like my 2 favorites. Sorry.
The point of where we began with all this was, I don't care about Spider-Man. Spider-Man has never been my favorite. He's never been my top favorites. Like, even when he got added into MCU in Civil War and then he got his own movie, all of that I was kind of meh on, because I've never cared about Spider-Man. I'm gonna get killed by someone. Someone's gonna find where I live and murder me for those words. Probably gonna be you, but you already know.
I'm gonna leave the address in the description so you guys can come and...
Don't you dare do that shit. Don't dox me, bro. But like, he's not... I have no investment in him. So him getting a game, which by the way, he's already had games.
Many of which are not that good.
There's that one that a lot of people love.
There's some good ones, but
what was it? The Amazing Spider-Man 2, I think.
No, not that one. It's Spider-Man 2, not the Amazing Spider-Man.
No, look, I don't. The one that was on the PlayStation 2.
Yeah, that one. Spider-Man 2.
Is this another boss? I haven't fought this boss yet.
So Spider-Man was so influential that they used the same font from Spider-Man on the PlayStation 3 branding.
Oh, he just get over here to me. I don't... Stop that. No. Ow. I haven't fought but ow. Ow.
Anyways, Spider-Man's gonna be awesome, and I love Spider-Man. And he's Spider-Man hater.
Is there?
You should.
I'm not a hater. I'm just indifferent.
Hater.
No, indifferent. Ow!
Dude, this is the internet. We deal in absolutes. You either love it or hate it.
Let's finish this. I don't like this guy. This is scary. What's going on? Help! Where do I go? Help! Oh shit! What the hell? This is fucking chaos.
Sorry, man. I cannot support someone who doesn't share my love for Spider-Man.
You are a shallow whore, and I hope you die alone. Okay, I'm good. I'm not good. I'm not good. I'm not good. Shit.
You can do this.
Don't. No. Stay there.
It's not your dog.
Stay away. I don't. This guy's. I also don't have any more healing left. Hey! Holy shit. Alright, I'm gonna say we end this here because that was stressful. Heavy crossbow. Whoops. No. I want to get bolt.
Maybe if you like Spider-Man, it wouldn't be that stressful.
Hey, I made it without a need for Spider-Man. Returning to the question that I've tried to ask you 3 times now, but I keep losing my train of thought because holy shit, that was crazy. Are there any other games coming out in September that like you are excited about? Because I can't really think of any right now.
No, that's basically the only one. Like really, that's the only one.
Yeah. So
October is starting to fill up because Luigi's Mansion comes out in October. Mario Party comes out in October.
Oh, back up. Luigi's Mansion? What?
Luigi's Mansion comes out in October.
For Switch.
3DS.
Fuck.
Do you remember that announcement?
No, that's why I'm asking.
Luigi's Mansion for 3DS? It was on the Smash Direct. Oh, that's why.
Well, yeah. Okay, there you go. That's why.
Like it was announced. Oh, it was announced on that that Direct where they announced Smash for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, everybody forgot about everything. But we got,
you know, shame on me because I fucking love Luigi's Mansion.
so it's a remake for the 3DS, which I know you're gonna make me play it, whether I like it or not.
Which you should. You should.
There you go. There's a Christmas present idea. Birthday present. So I'm gonna be playing Spider-Man and Mega Man and Pokemon and Smash.
Alright.
That's basically my progression for like September Spider-Man, October Mega Man, which I feel that's gonna be a quick-ish game. November Pokemon. Hopefully Pokemon doesn't suck. And December.
Games, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm cautiously optimistic on those still.
Oh yeah, like I don't think they're gonna be like the best games in the series
But
by any stretch.
I have heard that there's going to be like a mainline RPG Pokemon coming out in 2019 sometime. So I'm looking forward to that. Like once we start getting announcements and info on that, I'll be excited about it.
At least
The Let's Go ones, like they look like fun little like. I'm not looking them as Pokemon games. I'm looking them as a Pokemon Go Plus, not the accessory.
Yeah.
But like the game, but like plus. You know?
Yeah, I get it.
So I'm gonna kind of. I'm gonna be iffy on that one.
There are. See, at the very least, there are encounters that are like the typical Pokemon encounters.
Right.
With the trainers and legendaries and things like that. They have. They're gonna have Mega Evolution. And there's rumored to be like there's no rumor. They said there's gonna be a new Pokemon in here. Who
Was it Nuka Pokemon or was it just like the thing where like you can get a new Pokemon in Pokemon Go if you buy it?
No, it's like a new Pokemon, new, like new addition to the Pokédex, new Pokemon.
Okay, I didn't know that before.
Who apparently, so the rumor says that this Pokemon has a big role in the next Pokemon movie, and the next Pokemon movie is about Mewtwo.
Interesting.
It's basically like a remake of Mewtwo Returns, of like the Mewtwo movie from back in the day. So I'm like, so are you gonna make like a Mew 3? Is that it?
If it gets called Mew 3, I'm gonna fucking riot. Holy crap.
Okay.
Mew 2 already was pretty stupid. Mew 3 would just... I don't even... If they... Oh no, at least have it be like 3 in a different language. You know, it's like Mew Trace. No, that's too close to Moltres. Also, wait, hold up a sec. Art. Oh my god.
Yes. Do you not notice that?
Not until now. Alright, well, and with that realization, I think we're gonna end this. This has been something. Holy shit, we're bad at staying on track with our thoughts. Like, these are never...
See, but I like this because it doesn't get, like, boring at any time.
I guess.
You just keep on rambling and rambling and rambling and rambling. It's like, say, we want to start Gits, by the way, tangent. This is why these things are interesting.
I was talking a second ago.
Slight tangent. Kids, if you're going back to school, right, and you want to make new friends, there's 3 topics you should never bring up. Never bring up politics. Doesn't end well, ever. Never bring up what's the second one? Religion. That's not a good one to bring up all the time. Don't bring that one up. The third one is Star Wars, which kind of falls under religion, but don't ever talk Star Wars with anyone else. You will be stuck in a conversation for several hours, and it's not really a conversation. You're just getting yelled at for a good amount of time of that, or you're yelling at someone else for a good amount of that time.
Why do I feel like you're speaking from experience here?
I am very much speaking from experience.
What happened yesterday that I don't know about?
So I went to work the other day.
Oh, but alright. Off-camera discussion. But however, if I may add a special 4th point to never talk about, apparently never talk about fucking Spider-Man. Because holy shit. Anyway, we're gonna end this, please. We're already at almost an hour. And so have fun editing this one.
Yay.
This has been an August Game Club, I think.
Hopefully this is in August.
We'll be making a September game plug. I'm still jet lagged, shut up. Game Club. Be sure to yell at us in the comments about how bad we are about staying on topic. Be sure to yell at us how bad we are about finishing topics that we do start on. And be sure to just yell at us in general about things that we're wrong on, like Spider-Man and Star Wars.
Yeah, we're basically a bad written movie.
We're just, we are just not good. And we'll see you in like a week for 2 weeks if you want to go play Spider-Man for that one. Also, next time you're going to be playing the game and I'm going to be talking because my train of thought is not good.
We'll figure that one out.
And we'll see you in like a week or 2 for the next one.
Yay!
Also, I'm gonna put some pressure on you. Hey, Snipper Clippers, we have parts 4 and 5 for the base game, plus 3 parts for Snipper Clippers Plus. Where the hell are those?
I'm a busy man.
You've been sitting on those for a couple of months now.
Do you want to have conversation topics or not?
I mean, we can do both. We can have, just...
I'll do a sure, whatever. Just okay.
The last one you put out was like the end of the Science Cleanup book. I went and looked. You can go look too. Last one we had was like part... Excuse me.
All right, Rick. I get it, Rick.
Listen, Morty. We recorded that fucking... That was before Christmas, holy shit. Parts 4 and 5 were before Christmas. I'm not gonna do the voice because I'm yelling at you for real here. We did those before Christmas. It's August. It's almost September.
Rick,
we're almost at our next Christmas. Maybe you could have done it yourself. You're the one that has the footage.
You too.
I don't. Do I?
You have all the footage.
I don't know if I have anything from that far back.
I saw it in your hard drive the other day. You gave it to me.
Well, then I guess I do. Shit.
Do you want to look at the hard drive, guys?
No, the hard drive's mine. No one look at the hard drive.
It's not good.
Don't look at my hard drive. Anyway, hey, we're gonna end for real. We're waiting for another 5 minutes after I said we're gonna end. So now it's over. We're done. Goodbye. Game Club over. I'm out. Peace.
Bye.